What feeling is terrible, but we all have to come to terms with when you realize that your parents are just people. I was 14 when my dad lost his job. He was a construction worker, and the company he worked for went bankrupt. He was out of work for months, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom, so we had no income. We were living off of food stamps and government assistance. My dad was doing everything he could to find a job, but there was nothing. One day, I came home from school and saw my dad sitting at the kitchen table with his head in his hands. He was crying. I had never seen my dad cry before. I asked him what was wrong, and he told me that he had just gotten a call from the bank. They were going to foreclose on our house if we didn't make a payment by the end of the month. I didn't know what to say. I just sat there and watched my dad cry. A few days later, my dad got a job at a fast food restaurant. He was working minimum wage, but it was something. We were able to make the payment on the house, and we didn't lose it. My dad worked at that fast food restaurant for 2 years until he was able to find a better job. Seeing my dad cry was one of the hardest things I've ever had to see. It made me realize that my parents are just people. They have their own struggles and problems, and they're not perfect.